Hey, ladies, welcome to Messy Money Topics. That's right, it's your girl Cherie. We are here to have some fun on this Messy Money Monday. Let us click our 90 seconds here, give people a chance to come in, hit the like button, and we will see you after 90-second intro. Welcome to Black Women Making Money. We are the home of the upwardly mobile Black woman. For exclusive content and invitations to our Inner Circle Zoom meetings, which happen on a monthly basis, you can sign up for free for our email newsletter at bwmakingmoney.com. That's bwmakingmoney.com. Hey, ladies, who's ready for messy money topics? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Do want to let you know that the next book club session for the book Rich AF is going to be on June 23rd. So this coming Sunday is Father's Day, but the following Sunday, June 23rd, we're going to have another Rich AF session, 6 p.m. So the only way to get an invitation is, of course, to be on my email list at bwmakingmoney.com. So I'm just going to throw it in the chat here. Next book club session for Rich AF is Sunday, June 23rd at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, so that you ladies can have it there. You can know you need to be on the email list. It is free, bwmakingmoney.com, in order to be a part of the discussion. Yes, ladies, Donna Earth is in the building saying good evening. Good evening to you, Donna Earth. And my girl, the credit solutionist, Victoria, you did an excellent live talking to the fellas. I'm sure you're going to have an excellent live talking to the ladies. Victoria did a great session talking about debt and depression. She did it for the fellas. I'm sure she'll do one for the ladies, potentially. We'll see. But even if you don't hear, if she never does one for the ladies, go listen to the one that she did with regards to the men. Victoria is really doing a lot with regards to our emotions and our money and how those two things are intermingled, and like ways that you are able to like get off the hamster wheel. So she's doing excellent work at the credit solution. Definitely go see her. We're going to clown around today, though. We're going to do some messy money topics, give you a little bit of light stuff for your Money Monday in the place here. Lainey is in the building. Hello, Lainey. And Victoria is saying she loved my message this morning about Mondays. Yeah, why we have to hate Mondays? Who wants to go hating 1/7 of the week? you know, I mean, that's like 12%, 13% of the week. Who wants to do that? No, we should love Mondays. And if you don't love Mondays today, figure out how you can love Mondays. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Denise is in the building. Hello, my dear. Torian Drinks is in the building. And Victoria is saying she's going to do a session for women on debt and depression. So definitely, Victoria, like let me know when you're going to do that. If you have any advance notice, I'll make sure to let my ladies know that you're doing that because that's such an important topic. Tuesday Adams is in the building, and True Mistake is here. Hello, True Mistake. All right, ladies, let's talk about some messy money topics. Y'all know this is like one of my favorite sessions because it's kind of light, it's kind of fun, but we talk about it from a financial point of view, and we also look at the lessons we can learn from the messy money topics. So I have 4 messy money topics for you today. Topic number 1 is going to be about Jennifer Lopez and all of these celebrities who cannot sell their tickets to their concerts. So that's number 1. Number 2 is going to be about our girl Rachel Lindsay, who was paying 90% of the bills in her household. She had no prenup, ladies. We're going to talk about it. We're going to break that down because we are upwardly mobile Black women, but we shall not be fools up in this dating market. Even if you are going, and you know how I am, date the best man for the job, date outside of Black men. However, don't be stupid when you get over there. So we're going to talk about Rachel Lindsay. The third person we're going to talk about is Eboni K. Williams and how she has people losing their damn minds over her pregnancy. And then the fourth thing we're going to talk about is if you've seen the case of this guy who was charged with driving with a suspended license. And he has this Zoom court. And in Zoom court, he's telling the judge, hold on, judge, I'm driving to the doctor's appointment. And the judge looks at his charges and says, but wait a second, the suspended license? And baby, the fallout that has come from this. So buckle up. Get your coffee, like Thema says, get your coffee, get your tea, get your wine, get something stronger. We're just going to have a good old messy money time this evening. So, True Mystique is saying, ooh, girl, yes, girl, the messy topics are this evening. I got some good ones for you. And Dawn to Earth, yes, look. True Mystique is saying these women are going to learn quick. Don't think that a lot of these issues are exclusive to Black men. That mentality will get you messed up quickly. That is true. We were all celebrating Rachel Lindsay, not knowing what was happening behind the scenes, ladies. So we're going to talk about that. All right, let's go though to the first thing, which is J-Lo, Justin Timberlake. They can't sell no tickets. They can't sell tickets. Erica Williams keeps placing on her channel that anybody who's in music is trying to, go on tour. But apparently, these super huge people can't sell no tickets. Now, don't get it twisted. If you have some people who are like doing smaller venues and they're more niche and things like that, I think that they're fine. But J-Lo, Bad Bunny, I don't even know who Bad Bunny is. Justin Timberlake. Remember when Justin Timberlake was like the ish? He can't sell no tickets either. Let's talk about it. Are any of you actually planning on going to see any of these people? Let's see here. Jennifer Lopez can't sell no concert tickets, ladies, but neither can Bad Bunny, the Black Keys, I don't know who that is, Justin Timberlake, or Pink. I like Pink. Now, here's the thing. I don't go to concerts, so they're not looking for me anyway. But they're saying here, even Coachella reported more lackluster, I guess, ticket sales than in previous years. People ain't going to Coachella. Who was supposed to tour? Who was supposed to be like the headliners for Coachella? I don't even know. If it ain't Beyonce and it ain't Taylor Swift, baby, these people can't sell no tickets. And this came just after Taylor Swift held the most profitable concert tour in music history. And Beyonce, of course, did her thing, bringing in $600 million over the course of several months. Yeah, who said it? People don't have money like that. And these people are not on the level of Beyonce. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Like, look, here's the thing with these individuals. Jennifer Lopez, Pink, just meaning people, usually kids with grown-up responsibilities, things like that. Those are the people that go to see these individuals for nostalgia. If things are tight, because I have my own bills, my kids have their bills, they're living with me, maybe the grandkids are coming over, my corporate situation is a little shaky, my husband's corporate situation is a little shaky. I ain't going to spend $400 on no damn Jennifer Lopez. Ain't doing it. Let's read a little bit more of this article, see if they have anything else good on here. While not all impacting the music business, there are a lot of concerts going on in a post-pandemic world. Ticket prices are climbing and it's not easy to obtain tickets. The average ticket price for the top 100 tours in the first quarter was $123.25. And here's the thing, you usually don't go by yourself, ladies. So if you're getting tickets to see somebody, you're usually going at least with one other person. So now I gotta put $250. Oh, let me make this bigger so you all can see. You can barely see that on the screen. Hold on. That's better. Average ticket price, $123.25. Let's just bump it up to $125. So I got a $250, and that is before I buy clothes, before we go to eat, before, if we decide, depending on where you live, before we get on the metro or the subway or something like that, get downtown, before you count parking. You're telling me I got to spend $250, and that's just ticket prices. Ticketmaster, who basically has cornered the market, they have fees out the yin yang as well. So basically, for two people to go to any of these top 100 tours, you are at least $400 to $500 in to see Jennifer Lopez, to see Pink. I like Pink, but I ain't paying that kind of money. But then again, I'm not really their target market because I don't go to concerts like that. I don't like crowds. So you got your girl Taylor Swift on there. You got your girl Beyonce on there. Look. Plus, artists may be overestimating their appeal by booking. Last week, Live Nation announced J-Lo's tour was canceled and the singer be with her family and friends. There was speculation the issue was the pop diva's crumbling marriage to Ben Affleck. Yeah, she needs to potentially go save her marriage. Yeah. But sales of her latest album have been weak, and the companion film, I heard the companion film on Amazon was trash. I mean, I listen to like a lot of different people if I'm interested in a topic, and I just so happen to keep seeing this J-Lo review of the Amazon thing. I didn't watch it. I just watched a couple of people talk about it. Everybody said it was trash. Did anybody in here see that movie on Amazon Prime Video, the J-Lo movie? Because everybody said it was trash. Justin Timberlake used to be the man. Don't be so quick to walk away. You gotta dance with me. He can't sell no tickets either. JT is looking old, y'all. Is this how JT looks now? Oh my gosh. Time has not been good to him. I mean, talented guy, but he looks like he could barely move. Chris Brown has had a harder life than JT, and Chris Brown at least looks like he can move. JT he doesn't look well. Yikes. Let's see here. You got this person here. I don't even know who this is. This is the Black Keys. I don't know them. If anybody knows the Black Keys, they're canceling. Reggae star Bad Bunny canceled his Minneapolis show due to poor sales, though a source close to the tour told the Post he canceled one date and that was only because of extenuating circumstances. There have been murmurs that headliners, including Pink, also have been slow to sell tickets. So, yep, this is the story. These people can't sell no tickets. They can't sell no tickets. Yeah, Janet went out last year. See, Janet is different though. Janet, I think that people would spend money to go see Janet, but I also am not sure if Janet is trying to book like arenas, like if she would try to book arenas or if she would book something a little bit more modest. So Chris Brown stayed doing backflips and karate moves. Yeah, I mean, look, the guy is questionable, highly questionable. But if I'm going to spend $500 to go see somebody, now I don't like a lot of times, right? And JC, yeah, oops, yeah, JC had the true vocals. Oh, you think that JC was better than Justin Timberlake? Interesting. Oh, y'all are talking about Britney Spears. Britney Spears' book definitely did put a dent in JT's public image. Yeah, he was foul with her. He really was. And the truth is, it wasn't just him. Like the family was messing with her, and other people were messing with Britney. I feel bad for Britney. I never thought Britney could particularly sing, but I thought that she had catchy songs and I knew why she was popular. But I feel bad for Britney. I feel bad for Whitney Houston. I feel bad for, they tried to make Mariah Carey insane. Thank goodness she came out on the other end. But that music industry, thank goodness that I never had talent and I never wanted to get into it because it is brutal. You all say JC carried in sync. I always like Justin Timberlake. I actually love in sync on my not iPod, but my music thing. I have a lot of in sync music when I'm working out. I love in sync. The TikTokers have been dragging J Lo for filth. They have been. And of course, people take their stuff from TikTok and put it on YouTube, and I'm watching it. I'm like, is the movie really that bad? But apparently it is. Some celebrities are so overexposed on social media that the allure of seeing them in person is not there anymore. That's true. That's true. But I think these days people really want to know that if they're going to go and pay to see somebody, that they're going to get something extraordinary, especially like these people like J-Lo and these people who, don't have singing talent. And I'm just like, No, thank you. Um, yeah, she needs to go save her marriage. She needs to go save her marriage. Yes, she does. True Mistake is saying, now I did have friends that dropped good money on Megan the Stallion tickets. None of these people are on the level of MTS. That's true. That is true. Here's the thing. I heard with regards to Vegas, I heard that I think it was Pink was using this tour in order to prove that she could sell tickets in Vegas. That's what I heard. J Lo already had something in Vegas. JT could have had something in Vegas as well, but like I said, JT actually, of all of these people, I think that JT could sell the most. Especially because you all heard that Celine Dion is very sick now. She was in Vegas for a long time. So, boys fan, my girl like the Backstreet Boys. And yes, Janet is a national icon. Yes, you can actually have moms and daughters and grandchildren go together. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about my next story, ladies. Let's talk about my next story. Rachel, Rachel, what are you doing? What were you doing? This is the thing with regards to pretending like these celebrity marriages are all that. She was on The Bachelor, then she became The Bachelorette. She was paying 90% of the expenses while living with this whole ass man, Brian Abasola. Rachel. Rachel did not have a prenup, ladies. Rachel's going to be paying alimony. She don't have no kids with this man. So not only are men going to start opting out of getting married, but now upwardly mobile Black women and upwardly mobile women, period, but let's say upwardly mobile Black women are going to start opting out of marriage too. You got Mary J. paying. She never had kids with that guy. Now you got Rachel Lindsay probably going to have to pay. It would be different if we were paying child support because the man was keeping the child 50-50. We were married for 4 years and um I have to pay you child support? I have to pay you alimony and I don't have no kids with you? Rachel knew that. Rachel, right? I feel like Tyra, we were all rooting for you. What the hell is this? What is this? So let's read the article here. I have to admit, I have not read the article. I just know like the highlights. So Rachel Lindsay claims she's been paying the majority of expenses while living under the same roof as her estranged husband, Brian Abasola, new court documents reveal. Despite the public nature of their split, the reality star, who is 39, hopes to settle the divorce dispute with her husband of 4 years quietly. Rachel has expressed her desire to resolve this matter quickly, blah, blah, blah. In the meantime, Brian continues to reside in Rachel's home, for which Rachel pays 90% of all the still living in the house. And I believe he was the one that filed. He's still living in the house. Oh my gosh. In the docs, Lindsay asked the court to seal her financials from the public eye, claiming that filing them could potentially cause irreparable harm. She also hoped the court would seal redacted portions of Abasola's request for spousal support and attorney's fees. The hearing is set for July 10th. The public is aware that Brian filed his petition for so he filed to divorce her. And now that he filed his request for order, the public is not aware of the docs state, the public is not aware of the financial private information. So blah, blah, blah. Abasola requested emergency spousal report from Lindsay. So he left her and then he wants money from her. and asked her to cover at least $75,000 in legal costs. He also alleged that Lindsay was using her marital funds to pay for her own legal fees, but refused to let him access the money. Well, of course not. With marital funds, if she's paying 90% of the bills, and you all have no kids, this is like crazy. Abasola claimed that the pair are living together since he cannot afford to move out of their shared residence. Imagine living with somebody who is like divorcing you and wanting you to pay spousal support. The kind of tension that must be in that. And he better not be entertaining no I'm trying to be nice in her house. I'm team Rachel, but Rachel was stupid. Um, and he's saying here, he alleged that living together is awkward and strained. You think? Adding that they avoid each other. I want to move out of our family residence as soon as possible, but maintaining our standard of living is not financially feasible at this time, Abasola said in the documents. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This idiot says, this jerk says, I want to move out of our family residence as soon as possible, but maintaining our standard of living is not financially feasible at this time. No, sir. You maintaining a standard of living at your financial level is not feasible. Rachel will be just fine if she's paying 90% of the bills. What's this our crap? Ladies, I swear, I swear, I swear. If you get married and you do not sign a prenup, use a damn fool. Use a damn fool. I don't care if he comes into the marriage making 3 times as much as you do. Sign a prenup. You know how many women who get into a marriage, the husband is the primary provider and earner in the house, and by the end of the marriage, she's paying 100% of the bills. He doesn't have a career or a business anymore, and he gets alimony out of her and all sorts of stuff out of her. Ladies, especially my upwardly mobile women, you have assets, you have things you're doing in your careers, with your businesses. I don't know why Rachel. See, this is when you act with your heart and with your nether regions and not your head. This is when you need Cherie, when you need, your girl Victoria saying, what the F are you doing? You better get him to sign. You better get him to sign that prenup, and you better make sure he signs it in such a way and in such a time frame that it cannot be broken in whatever state you live in. This is crazy. He's saying here, I placed my career as a chiropractor on hold to move twice for Rachel's career. These moves were detrimental to my chiropractic business, while Rachel's income and success as a media personality skyrocketed. That was a mistake for Rachel. Because of this, he's probably going to get money out of her. If she uprooted him, instead of saying, babe, you're a chiropractor, you live in Los Angeles, but I have some opportunities in Texas. I'm going to go get a second home, and we're just going to go back and forth, and you keep your chiropractic thing going. This was a mistake on her part. She didn't have a prenup, and she's moving the man all over the place. She's about to be paying money to him because of this right here. I didn't even know this. Like I said, I'm reading this with you ladies as we're going through. Y'all have a lot to say on this Messy Money Monday. I will get to your comments pretty soon. Lindsay previously broke her silence on the divorce days after Avasola filing in January. Quote, I didn't think I would get emotional. First off, I just want to say thank you for people who reached out. I'm still trying to reply to people. She said on her Higher Learning podcast, which I do listen to their podcast. It's pretty good. She wrote here, you just never know how great your circle is until you see all the people that reach out and love you. Obviously, it's a difficult time. If you read the headlines and you're probably wondering why I would even work. But to be honest with you, I need to distract myself from myself. And the best way to do that is to do something that I love, and I love Higher Learning. So that is their podcasts with Van Latham. So look, dumb, 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 ladies, dumb. Let me read some of your comments here. Let's see here. What are you all saying? I didn't know her father was a judge in Texas. She's a lawyer. She's completely through caution to the wind. Yeah, that's because you're following your heart in your nether regions and not your head. And I'm sure there were people around Rachel who said, girl, don't do this. Don't marry this man without a prenup. Don't do it. I would find it hard to believe between Rachel's father, Rachel's mother, if Rachel has siblings, Rachel's best friend, like nobody said to Rachel, pull her aside and said, girl, like, you got a prenup, right? Yeah, this isn't smart. The dust is international. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, the dust is international. Yes, it is. Use a damn fool. She's crazy. True Mystique is saying investments, trust, inheritances. Girl, I ain't doing it. Yes, people have stuff to lose. And no telling how long she's going to be paying him. The judge may decide, okay, well, you've been married for 4 years. You had this man change his chiropractic, get out of chiropractic and all of that. The judge may decide she has to pay him alimony for 6 years so he can get back on his feet. Rana, you missed a lot, girl. You might have to go back. Yeah, look, he needs to go back to work, but yes, he needs to go back to work. But how long is it going to take for him to rebuild his practice? Which he claims was a thriving practice. It may not have been such a thriving practice, which if it wasn't such a thriving practice, then that's even worse. My brother had his wife sign a 43-page prenup. Yeah, you have to. It's a small expense up front, but you'll save in the long run. Yes, we need prenups, ladies. We need prenups. They have to be willing to listen. I'm sure someone told her. Yeah, she probably did ignore it. So he wasn't successful. I would believe that. Hey, Connie, I don't think I've seen you before, but welcome. He was just going to marriage blindly, not thinking at all. And it really irks me. How do you not have these conversations beforehand? Look, a lot of people, I'm in love. I'm married now. Following Kevin Samuels and all of these other people. And next thing you know, you end up divorced, no money. Like Mary J. Blige paying, how much is Mary J. Blige paying? Like $100,000 a month to some person she didn't have kids with? Oh, come on. Oh. It is shameful. They don't have chiropractors in California. They do have chiropractors in California. Yeah, he wants to live off her. Look, it's a shame. It really is. Her daddy probably did try to warn her. He probably did. Common sense done gone out the window. Yes, this is a guy, Connie, this is a guy she chose from The Bachelorette. Yes. It's too late to hide her money. They have auditors that can find all of the money you have, no matter how much you try to try to hide it. There are professionals that do that. So she can't hide Jack. Yeah, he's talking about drizzle, drizzle. He's about to drizzle, drizzle on some other chick with her money. Shoot. It'd be different, like I said, it'd be different if they had kids and here's, $4,000, $5,000 a month, and he's spending it on the kids. That'd be different. But he's going to drizzle, drizzle his way with her money on some other chick. Shame. People do need to study Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Yes, yes, they do. Yes, they do. Did she do a lump sum in the end? I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. And yes, marriage is a business. It is a business, ladies. It is. Victoria, at some point, we're going to have that discussion because I think you'll be able to cut up with me with regards to that. Okay, let's talk about the next person here. Miss Eboni. Eboni K. Williams is expecting her first child. She is expecting a baby girl through IVF. So there is a picture of Eboni, very beautiful woman. She is 40 years old. And she announced that she is expecting a baby girl. She went through in vitro fertilization. We talked about this before on this channel with regards to IVF and how people are, how it seems like this is being sold to professional Black women. I had no clue. I had no clue how much the red pill Black men and the women adjacent to the red pill were going to cut up over this pregnancy announcement. But before we get into the cutting up, let's just read what happened. Eboni is saying here, I did one egg retrieval at 34 years old, not really having a clear intention on if I would use those eggs or when I would use those eggs, she explained. And 6 years later, that one egg retrieval led to one genetically normal embryo, which led to one successful embryo transfer. And one pregnancy later, I'll soon have, God willing, one beautifully healthy baby girl. So it really does feel like fate. A lot of people saying that this is very rare for you to just do one of everything and it all works out well. But congratulations to Eboni. Congratulations to Eboni. So while the attorney noted she underwent egg retrieval years ago, she told People magazine she didn't have a real expectation around becoming a mother. When she and legacy during the pandemic. She went through in vitro fertilization. She did it on her own. She's we can see her approximate net worth. I'll pull that up next. But beautiful pregnancy pictures in People magazine. She did this. Let's look up really quickly Eboni Williams' net worth. I just want to see. So according to this, she has a net worth of $2 million. This is as much as you can really believe celebrity net worth. Don't believe that a person is liquid $2 million. But as of 2023, they're saying her net worth is about $2 million. So she is not going to be looking for child support for anybody. She's not going to be on anybody's or anybody's system. I thought okay, well, that's what she wanted to do. Okay, y'all, people have lost their damn minds over this. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I look, well, you know how you get the news, right? Like YouTube gives you my news feeds and blah, blah, blah. She got pregnant with mystery Mayo from struggling donor after refusing to date blue collar men. Okay. This woman, Fumi, was pretty positive about it. Jason Whitlock. Real Housewife Eboni K. Williams mocks God, men, promotes destruction of the Black family. Feminist Eboni K. Williams chooses to be single mom over average bus driver. Eboni K. Williams is pregnant and promotes single motherhood. Eboni K. Williams becomes a single mom and Black men do this. And this is from O'Shea. Kevin Samuel strikes again. Eboni K. Williams chose to be a single mother. And of course, our dear Anton. Eboni K. Williams joins the Single Mothers Club. Kevin Samuels was right again about Black women. These people have lost their minds over this. Oh my goodness. I've listened to a few of these because I'm like, well, maybe I'm missing something. Look, is it ideal for Eboni to have married a man and for the child to grow up in a two-parent home? Yes, that is ideal. However, the goalpost seems to be changing with this. I thought the problem was these women getting pregnant and they're getting on the system. These women getting pregnant and they're keeping the child from their fathers. These women getting pregnant and they're putting the fathers on child support. I didn't realize that the problem was these women are getting pregnant, period. And every person that I listened to with regards to this, I kept thinking, well, what would your explanation have been or thoughts have been if she decided to adopt a child? I heard one man say, I can't remember who it was. One man said that a woman said this. It was selfish of Eboni to deliberately become a single mother. It was selfish of her. She's so selfish. And it wasn't just her. I think it was a couple of women that I heard say this. You're depriving that child of a father. And they were basically saying, one of them is a Bible thumper, how much of a biblical abomination this is, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna need y'all to go up against Cynthia. I'm going to need some of these people to have a one-on-one debate with Cynthia talking about the married single mother, talking about the Moynihan report. And I know they're going to bring up her saying, getting rid of Black male babies, which I do not support. But this conversation, some of these people are also full-time YouTubers or bank on a YouTube check. So they're going to do anything. In fact, some of these people, I don't believe they believe what they're saying. They just are throwing red meat to their audiences. But this conversation, has been crazy. It's been crazy. And then the Shade Room, right? I'm never on the Shade Room's Instagram, but somebody had mentioned how crazy the comments are on the Shade Room for her. Eboni has to have either super thick skin or she is not looking at these comments at all because some of this stuff is crazy. She talked that ish to become a single mother by choice. Kevin Samuels continues to be right. Explain how she's a baby mama with no baby daddy. Like, are y'all serious? They want her to have a baby daddy so bad in the comments. These men are so wishy-washy. She possibly dodged a bullet. I'm happy she did what she felt was right for her. Being a single mom is only hard when you do not have money. So, um, yeah, like I said, this whole conversation has just been it's been eye-opening. And I want to do a session at some point. I don't know if I ever get a chance to pull it together about how um, how much social media can like eat at your brain if you let it. Because some of these people are doing things, no, not some. The super majority of these people are doing things for the algorithms. And if you let them, they will have you like all effed up crazy in the head if you let them. That's why on this channel, I'm a lot more nuanced. And more nuanced people don't really get, um, they don't really get like a lot of views. But being nuanced is how life really works. Very few things are black and white. And y'all, there are 41 people in here from Messy Money Topics. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button for me. So let's read some of your your articles, some of your information in here. Your not in your comments, sorry, in here. We got some of my people in here. Let's see. I see Mentor Shelley is in the building. I see Tam is in the building. I want to come up a little bit more because you all had a lot to say. Yeah, Mary J is paying. She's paying for that marriage. Okay, marriage is a business. We talked about this. This is also why we need to not lead with money. Just because I can pay all the bills doesn't mean I will. That's absolutely. And then coming back to Ebony, she doesn't have to worry about having to split her $2 million net worth with the bus driver. That's possible. Maybe she thought he would out earn her one day. Maybe so. You see why she went the IVF route. Hey, web nerd, good to see you. And Dark and Lovely is in the house as well. I say hello to you. Hello. Then she made a while back. They evidently don't, because people are salty. But then when she talked about the MRS degrees, they were like, rah, rah, rah. I'm like, look, everything is nuanced. Everything is nuanced. And here's the thing. Ebony is very, very beautiful. She is conventionally beautiful woman. All of these, I must say it, all of these Negroes in the comments, if Ebony walked up to them and said, I want to date you, or if she batted her eyes and they could date her, they would do it in a heartbeat. Put a 2 in the chat if you agree with me that if these men had a chance with Ebony, they would date her, baby and all. Put a 3 in the chat if you're like, no, Cherie, they're going to stand on their principles. They said, Kevin Samuel said she hit the wall. They said, she shouldn't have a child because it's the destruction of the Black family, and they would turn her away. It doesn't matter what she did. She could come groveling to them and they would turn her away. Put a 2 in the chat if you know they would date her in a heartbeat. Put a 3 in the chat if you think, no, Cherie, they would turn her away. They would turn her away. I'm glad Tam is here from Messy Money Topics. The issue is they want her to submit. They can't get her to submit. You're right. B. Carter is in the building. She did thorough planning and selection of her. Yeah, so she apparently knows who the sperm donor is. Yeah, Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock has been cutting up. He and that Shamika girl have been cutting up over there. And here's the thing about Jason Whitlock and Shamika. They lived their lives. They lived their 20s. They lived their 20s. They lived their 30s. At least Jason did. Jason lived his 40s at the Playboy Mansion, all of that. Now all of a sudden he's holier than thou. Please. Shamika, my understanding, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. My understanding is she was a stripper. That's why with church folk, I might do a session on that at some point as well. It just depends on if I have the time to go and research and pull stuff up. I love God. I love the Lord Jesus, but I can't stand church people because church people are so fake. Church people, I was at church once. I was a young woman, like 22, 23 years old. And there was another young woman that wanted to come into the church and she had jeans on and they told her she could not come into church. Church people, and this was like 20 years ago. And you don't know who this young lady was, what she was going through. Maybe she's like, this is my last chance of refuge. And that what do you call it? The usher turned her away. I almost turned away and left with the young lady. We were both like in our early 20s at the time. Church people are so effing fake. I love God. I am a Christian. I just can't deal with organized Christianity. And someday we may have a topic about that. And no, nobody's controlling her. Nobody's controlling her. They tell Black women we don't want you and we're getting our passport. Exactly. So look, if she ain't on the system, I'm not paying her WIC. I'm not paying her Section 8. The child is going to be most likely very well cared for. What do I care? That's her life. That's her, her body. That's her choice. I don't care. And the destruction of the Black family doesn't have to do with Eboni getting IVF. Like, stop it. Stop it. Eboni getting IVF is not the reason for the destruction of the Black family. These people just want to make coins on social media. They do not care that she is single because they would blame her if she had been partnered and the man left. Yeah, exactly. And hey, Mentor Shelley, hello, welcome to Messy Money Topics. Yeah, good for her. She is not going to have baby daddy issues. She's not going to have to worry about paying child support. And some people were saying, well, what if the child wants to know who the father is? Apparently, again, Eboni knows who the father is of this child. So they may have an agreement. Now, Eboni is smart. Eboni is a lawyer. And I think Eboni is super street smart. She probably got that man on a super NDA. She may even be paying him to keep his mouth shut. And who knows? At some point, the daughter may say, Mom, I want to know who my dad is. And we don't know. They may be like, going to meet the father and nobody would even know. You think Eboni got some sperm like off the street? She may have, but I don't know. I don't know, because she did say that she does know who the father is. And yeah, that's my biggest issue, Texas Rose, is that the goalpost moves. It keeps moving and moving and moving and moving. And when you take things to its logical extreme, it just does not make any sense. They can't complain that she's taking a Black man of child support. Certainly can't. Certainly can't. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Seems like she wanted to have kids after prioritizing her career. Jeannie Mai did the same thing and didn't get this level of hate. Well, look, Jeannie Mai is getting this level of hate because he's divorcing her and, she's accusing him of all sorts of stuff. That thing is a whole mess. That Jeannie Mai thing is a whole mess. Lady of Mauve is saying, wait, when men leave, they don't promote the destruction of the Black family. Leave it to you to tell it. All right, ladies. Let's see what Mentor Shelley is saying here. These people want to have opinions about what she wants to do with her own room. They need to mind their own business. Yes. Yes. Again, I am the person that, look, if she were on the system, if she were on Section 8 for 20 years and popping out 5, 6 kids by 5, 6 different men, then we can kind of get in and say, okay, look, we're going to need to control some things around here. That's not Ebony. I don't care. I don't care. What if she got married and adopted and it didn't work out? Then that would be a problem too. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. You all are saying a whole lot in here. Y'all are giving twos. Yet look, y'all are giving twos from before. Yes. Yes, they would date her in a heartbeat. All of you are saying twos. I don't see a 3 in the building. Unless somebody is cloud watching, I don't see a 3 in the building. All of you know that if Ebony batted her eyes and said, I'm interested in you, and she gave that little smirk with those little cute dimples, shoot, they wouldn't care. They wouldn't care one bit. These men are over here lying. They're lying. All right. Y'all saying a whole lot here. All right. Let's go to our final topic because your girl has got to get her rest. Okay. So, did you all hear this story about this man who's in Zoom court? He's in Zoom court and the charge was driving with a suspended license. Y'all watch this and let's talk. This is like 2 minutes and some change. Let's start off with this.
Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate for Mr. Harris.
Okay, they showed you like the end first. So this is the beginning. This is Judge Cedric Simpson. He is like one of the quote unquote famous judges on YouTube now. His courtroom is funny. Okay. This is Law and Crime Channel. Let's watch what happens with this guy.
Who should be present to Zoom.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Look at the judge's face. He's like, what is this Negro doing? What is this guy doing? Look at the judge's face.
Is he stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
Look at the judge's face.
Okay. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so here's the thing. The court case is about driving while license suspended, and this dude is driving while on Zoom court. It gets better, y'all. It gets better. We're going to watch this, and then I have something else to show you. It gets better than this.
He was just driving, and he didn't have a license.
That is what the charge is, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his record. He doesn't have a license. He's
Make up something quick, man. Make up something quick. Think on your feet.
suspended, and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
He doesn't know what to say. He is so busted. this is real court.
Hello?
1 minute, Mr. Harris.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant,
He was on bond, y'all. The court case was driving with a suspended license. He was on bond. Like you, you just laid your trap there. Like, oh my goodness. All right, let's keep watching here.
is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
It just hit him. It just hit him. Okay. When I say play chess, not checkers, when I say play chess, not checkers, from now on, ladies, I want you to think about this. Okay. You're out and about, you get pulled over. You're driving with a suspended license. If you're out on bond, that means they took you to jail previously for driving with a suspended license, right? So you went to jail, you get bonded out. You look on your calendar today. What do I have to do today? I have to go to the doctor's office. I've got this court date. You got this, that, and the third. Maybe you got to go to work, something like that. Play chess, not checkers. Well, gee, if I'm driving while I'm going to court, that could cause me to get into trouble, right? So therefore, I need to leave early so that I can get to the doctor's office and I could pretend to sit in the passenger side of the car as I have court, and then I can go inside for my doctor's appointment. No, that was not what happened here. Y'all, it gets worse though. It gets worse. It gets worse. So, this guy, Corey Harris, you saw him, right? He's like, when the judge asked him, hey, you're driving with a suspended license, right? He didn't say, oh, no, judge, I'm not driving with a suspended license. I have my license here, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this went viral. And Corey Harris, a couple of days later, set the record straight with regards to this. See, Corey Harris got a lawyer. Let's watch what the lawyer has to say.
Courtroom Wednesday with a new defense attorney, Dion Webster Cox.
My client doesn't want to go out here breaking the law. He's a law-abiding citizen. So now that we know what's going on, we're taking the steps to go forward to correct the problem, to put him in a situation where his license is in proper order.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
So first of all, defense lawyer, very beautiful Black woman here. Let's see what else he has to say. We don't need to watch that again. Let's see what else he has to say.
I don't even go on the internet anymore. I deleted my Facebook, my Instagram, Twitter. I deleted everything.
Harris said he had no idea he was driving on a suspended license back in October when he was first ticketed by Pittsfield Township Police. He thought the suspension that was tied to unpaid child.
The suspension was tied to unpaid child support, ladies. Suspension was tied to unpaid child support. Let's just, okay. In a suspension, it says here, let's take out the closed captioning, suspended from January 17th, 2010 through indefinite. Ladies, it's 2024. Ladies, it's 2024. I don't know how long your driver's licenses last, but my driver's license lasts 10 years. And believe me, baby, every year or so, I look at the expiration date on my driver's license to make sure that my driver's license is still valid, or do I need to go and get my driver's license renewed? Okay, y'all, there's more. Stay tuned. There's more to this messy topic. This even all.
had been lifted 2 years ago. What was your reaction when he told you, so you have a suspended license?
I looked at him like, you got to be joking, because all of this was supposed to have been taken care of already.
He didn't say that in court. He didn't say, he said, I looked at the judge and said, this is crazy because all of this was supposed to have been taken care of. Sir, you did not say that in court. You did not say that in court. So he ended up having to go turn himself in. He ended up, I don't know how long he was in jail, but the guy, he was able to get bond again. He ended up being viral for this. He ended up, who knows if he had lost his job because of this, if he got docked pay, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, I heard that too, Rana. I heard that too. Yes. True Mystique, yes. I heard that too. I wasn't going to pick on that, but okay. But here's the final thing. Man who joined court via Zoom while driving has never had a driver's license. He's sitting there with the defense attorney, very beautiful Black woman, saying he's a law-abiding citizen. He, of course, wants to get this taken care of so that, he's doing things within the law. This guy has never had and in fact, there was something where he's like in front of the court. He goes back in front of Judge Cedric, and Judge Cedric is like, okay, well, when was the last time you had your license and it was valid? And he's like, well, I don't know. I might have had a license. I might not have ever had a license. Dude has never had a license. Yes, Mentor Shelley. There's the kicker. No license. Shoot. Well, you can get a car without having a license. They'll give you a car. All you have to do is be able to make the note payments. They will give you a car, V. This is the craziest money topic. This money topic has so many layers to it. You driving with a suspended license, so you end up in jail. When you end up in jail, I don't know if he's paying his own bond or if somebody else is paying his bond, but that money is coming out of the household. Then you end up in court, and while you're going to Zoom court, you're driving to the doctor's office. Then, so you have court costs to pay and all of that stuff. Then the judge is like, well, you're going to have to go back to jail. Either you turn yourself in or I'm going to come and get you with no bond. That's more money. Then he's got this other attorney. I guess, it's possible. It is possible that maybe this attorney here, maybe she thought she had a case for him, even though they said that she's a defense attorney. So I don't think she's one of those litigation attorneys that's like personal, we're going to sue everybody like a Benjamin Crump. I think they said she was a defense attorney, but they got her on the news looking like a fool. She's not a fool, but they got her on the news looking like a fool just for him to have never had a license. Anyway, I hope he paid her up front in cash. Don't even take a credit card from this dude, because he may do a chargeback. Cash up front. Oh my goodness. Yeah, unless she's a public defender, Mentor Shelley. It's possible that she's a public defender. I hope not, but shoot. Anyway, ladies, this was Messy Money Monday. We had some great topics today. I think all of our topics were great today. All of them had real money lessons, whether it's, nobody's going to see J Lo and Pink and Jennifer Lopez in these damn high concert tickets, whether it's Rachel Lindsay, our girl, paying 90% of the bills and, probably going to have to pay alimony to this fool, whether it's Eboni K. Williams and her pregnancy and all of that, or whether it is Corey Harris driving with a suspended license on Zoom courtroom. I don't know which one was the best story. You all tell me. 43 people in here. Hit the like button. Hit the like button on our way out. Ladies, I will see you all tomorrow. I've got something really cool tomorrow morning to discuss with you with our little morning hits. And I will talk with you soon. Take care, ladies. Good night.